You know what? I woke up this morning feeling really good, like really optimistic. In fact, it's light out. I never wake up when it's light out. I wake up really at the time that I went to bed last night, which is about 3:30. I usually wake up between 3:30 and 4:30. But I woke up feeling really good, and I wanted to share that with you because I do talk a lot about, the destruction of democracy and the stupidity of late stage capitalism. You name it, I talk about it. And sometimes it can be kind of negative, but mostly I'm a girl is half, the glass is half full kind of girl. So I really want to share with you that I just, feel really optimistic about where we're going not where we're going. That sounds crazy. Not necessarily where we're going, more about like where we've been, right? I know that the more that I learn about history, I can see that we have been on the brink of destruction many times before, and we have somehow found a way to pull ourselves out by our collective chinny chin chin, by the hair of our chinny chin chin. So I feel good about, the fact that we could really pull ourselves out of this mess, and we could do it collectively, and we could even rebuild in a way that could create a more perfect union. That could happen. I mean, shit, anything can happen. So today I feel good about it, and I wanted to share that with you. One of the things also I feel good about is that, as I've mentioned before, and I'm not embarrassed to say it, that I barely graduated high school, not because I wasn't smart, but because I just wasn't interested in it. And I had a lot of problems as a child, family life problems. And like I said in another video, a lot of trauma and drama. I went to college for a couple of years, like some community college. And again, it wasn't for me. But over the last really 25 years, I've between 30 and 55, where I am now, I really have put the effort in, little by little, step by step, to learn things, to not be afraid to improve and educate myself. And it really has, in the last, I think, 15 years, kind of become a faster roller coaster ride of learning. And especially in the last 2 years with AI and technology, I've really dug into that. I just have this. Lately, I've been really thinking about all the things I've learned and all the things I've accomplished, building a business, and not just one business, but I just started another business, helping my husband build his business. And I think, the best way to build your confidence is to learn things, to improve your surroundings by and through education. Right now, through technology, I know people are afraid of it, but it has helped me learn so many things. And I'll give you even just one stupid example, is that we had our washing machine broke the other day. And instead of spending all this money buying a new washing machine, which most people would do, I used ChatGPT, and I used the video feature on it to show ChatGPT and to talk to it. And it walked my husband and I through step by step how to fix it. It was just it was off of, well, it's a long story, but how it was, what broke on it was something very easy to fix. And so we were able to do that. That saved us, thousands of dollars, at least $1,000 on buying a new washing machine. And I was able to do it in a matter of minutes. So the time and energy and money it saved me just by using AI and ChatGPT. And I use it for everything. Yesterday, my husband, he bought a new truck, and we couldn't figure out how to use this one little system on it, this new program. I just put ChatGPT on with the video, and it walked us through how to do that. And typically that would just be, lots of time and frustration trying to get the manual out and do all this stuff and Google it. And this just walked us through. So those are things that I just feel like has made my life easier, and learning things and being able to navigate this very difficult, challenging world. And the world's getting more difficult and more challenging. And as we get older, sometimes we learn less. We have less interest in expanding our mind, or we think, we learned all that stuff. We went to college. A lot of people think, I went to college. I got a master's degree. My brain's full of knowledge. I don't need to learn anything else. It's no, we need to continuously be learning. And at 55, the fact that I'm learning so many things, I'll be honest, I don't retain as much or as quickly. I gotta read something multiple times. My brain does not retain things, unfortunately, as it used to. But I just feel so confident, and confidence is a real aphrodisiac in a lot of ways. So I thought I would share that with you. I think, reading a book, watching a documentary, expanding your mind, it really builds confidence. And people, they say a lot of shitty things to you when you're trying to do these YouTube videos, and I don't even care. Like, it doesn't even affect me. And I used to be a person who was so sensitive, would get my feelings hurt so easily. But that was because I was so insecure. Now, if I talk about my weight loss and somebody says something about, well, you're still fat. It's like, yeah, I know. I mean, I don't think I'm fat, but I know I've got 25 pounds to lose. It doesn't take away from the fact that I lost 65. And that's an accomplishment. I've kept it off for a long time. People will make fun of I'll say something incorrectly, or I'll type something. Well, I use the voice feature a lot. I don't like to type. I have a little bit of carpal tunnel syndrome, so I use the voice feature. I don't always go back and correct it. And so, yeah, a lot of things will come out misspelled or incorrect, and I don't really care. It's like not my goal to be, to write my sentences correctly. My goal is to get my point across as quickly as I can. And if somebody is focused on a word, then they're not focusing on the important things of what I'm trying to say. And, sometimes I say things incorrectly, and I've mentioned before, because of my Bell's palsy and because of the effects of how, my speech is, it makes me, sometimes the words don't come out as easily as they once did. And so people will make comments about that. And I just think, I don't care. You're an asshole. You just showed what kind of asshole you are. So that's on you. But I feel like particularly optimistic today. I feel I woke up feeling good. And when I try to focus on, what exactly do I feel good about? I think a lot of it comes down to just, I feel good learning new stuff and talking to people about things. I had a great conversation with one of my clients yesterday who's just a history buff. And we talked a lot about some things I knew about, and he taught me a lot of things I didn't know. Kind of expanded the information I had and filled in some gaps on things. And it was cool. It was like, wow. And I'm actually going to have him on my YouTube channel. I'm going to interview him because it talks a lot about the Holocaust, and he went to Germany and went to his family members fought in World War II. And so he just got a lot of interesting stories that were handed down. And plus, he's just really smart, and he educates himself a lot, and he's got a master's degree. And anyway, that's another topic for another time. Today I feel good, and I thought I'd share that with you and let you know that, even you can be in the worst situation and things could look so bleak and you could still feel good. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Sometimes it's just what it is, So anyway, it's Friday. Have an awesome day, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.